Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in yet again to another episode of The Outer Worlds. This is episode 34. We are going to continue our journey to go find Phineas Wells, and we will see if we can procure ourselves one of his science weapons. Should be exciting. Alright, so with the announcer voice off, let's go see if we can travel to Phineas's lab, baby. Docking bay.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Doesn't look that secret. But cool. Let's check it out. Let's take my ladies with me. Ooh. Got himself a
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Does this work?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
Guy does not know how to use his own equipment, man. But yeah, he's got a pretty big place for himself carved out here in this rock. Let's go ahead and pop this bad boy open for 4 lockpicks.
Deft hands, Captain.
That's what's up, girl. That's what's up. Alright, just searching around, making sure I can loot everything that I come across. Yeah, he's got a pretty cool place here. I dig it. I like it. It's comfy. It's got the comforts of home, you know? Nice cold metal.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Alright, carry
Mind the
on.
mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Oh. Okay. That's cool. Ooh. Got raptidons and he's got pigs? His name's Bubbles. Oh, he's a little cutie patootie.
Not a peep for me.
Alright, anyway. Ooh, is that the pod? The hibernation chamber that I spent over 4 decades in space in.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
28%, my god. Look at all this stuff. Oh, we got the shrink ray.
I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp.
No. What? This sounds
Feel free
insane.
to try it on a marauder sometime.
No. By the way, why is everyone taller than I am? I'm always looking up to people. Even the women are taller than I am. Oh my god. This is not good.
The sissy babes make excellent test subjects, also surprisingly nutritious.
Can we shrink the pig? Can we shrink Bubbles? Bubbles, forgive me. Oh! He got bigger. He's okay. A man. Oh, there's no one in there. Okay. That's because I was in there. Yeah, what did he have to say about this? Dehibernation experimentation notes. Oh, God, that's way too much to believe. He envies me? Huh. Yes, I believe I do envy you, Brandon. Because I'm young forever. Hey, we got a helmet.
Your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
Totally. Why is the speaker over here when he's talking to me right here? That is, it's a little strange. Gives you tech skills +5. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to that for whatchamacallit. Personal reasons. Messages. We can read this guy's messages. Let's bypass it. Ooh, we can read his secret messages. To H. Blythe. No response. Cause undetermined. I worked it out. Explain details later. It will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Dumped a new associate. Dirtside Terra 2 near Edgewater. A new associate? Wait, has he woken up more people before me? They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a ship. Should be along any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this. Eager to be done. Interesting.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Yes, I can see that. Pocket watch. Don't mind if I do. Oop, don't mind if I do once again. So I don't know if I trust this guy.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color.
Oh, God.
No side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Hey, Mikasa Sukasa, right on, baby. You know, for what it's worth, I actually do appreciate you pulling me out of the Hope.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
You know, I wanted to talk to you about something else.
Of course. What's on your mind?
So, is there some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Ah, that's what you need. Thank God for toilet paper.
Absolutely.
So, have you met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Hey there. I'd shake your hand, but you've got this glass wall situation going on.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Relax, man. They're with me.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist, after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, something tells me this guy's not very good with the ladies. But you know, you are right. I am doing pretty well for myself.
Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
For sure, man.
What's on your mind?
You know, do you actually ever leave your lab?
Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia.
That's not exactly what I meant. I meant, do you have some kind of life outside of your work?
Life outside work? No, of course not. My life is my work. For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
Hey, fair enough. But why are you so obsessed with reviving the Hope's colonists in the first place?
Because we've lost our way. The board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you, people who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense.
Hey, none taken. Yeah, but you did revive me, so you must have solved the problem, right?
Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the convention conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the hope. Get it?
Oh, I get it, buddy. I get it. But you know what? I really am glad to hear that. Everyone on the Hope is depending on us.
We'll do our very best to save them all. I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
Alrighty. Well, I guess we'll find out eventually if this guy is really who he claims to be. Another terminal. Experimental notes. Explosive cell death. Bad news, difficult to acquire limited quantities. Compound, must find more. Buy more mouthwash. Cyst pig notes. Personal files, hack for 50 to bypass. Personal log entry 01037. Having procured the services of one Captain Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable, I hope he didn't name his ship after the quality of his services. I'll be sending my new accomplice down to Hawthorne via escape pod as soon as the revival process is complete. Hawthorne should make for an agreeable companion, or at least an acceptable chaperone. Law willing, he isn't a total buffoon. Alright. Anything else in here? We got a clipboard. Reminder, obscure body in the SK system. What? Is he going to obscure a body, or is there an obscure body? And what kind of body? A human body? Cis pig body? Ain't nobody know what body it is. Alright, anyway, I think we've pretty much done everything we can here. So what do you say? Yeah, wow, he's broken out at least 3 other people. Interesting. I wonder if they all died. Or if they're all out there somewhere. Alright, anyway, yeah, let's continue on with the journey, shall we? So we can continue with the weapons from the Void. So it says Hawthorne's terminal mentioned searching black market vendors on Groundbreaker and Fallbrook. Apparently he had success in the past finding rare items using such sources. Purchasing old logs or data archives from these vendors might lead to clues about where to find more of the powerful science weapons. I've already found a butt ton of science weapons, to be honest with you. But anyway, let's go back in the Unreliable, and then I think we're gonna continue with the main story objective. Oh, what's down here? So I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, where we left off last, can we go up there? Is that we need to go back to Monarch, I guess, right? Oh, we can't go up there. We need to go back to Monarch, and we need to get one of those guys to stop broadcasting still. Yeah, Radio Free Monarch. We got to get the Iconoclasts to stop broadcasting the radio waves because they're interfering with the transmissions. Let's go make that happen. The heck?
Huh? Oh, I am alert and awake. Not to worry.
Not to worry, not at all.
I take our ship's security highly seriously.
For sure. No doubt, Ada. You know what? Let's go check on Felix, see how he's settling in. Which one is his room? It's just chilling right there.
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you?
Go for it.
You got a friend, see?
Okay.
Somebody you knew when you were growing up.
All right.
You were close. Then one day, they up and vanished.
That's no good.
5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
Well, probably shock and disbelief, seeing how most of my friends are still on Earth.
Right, forgot about that. Though, shock and disbelief's a good way to put it. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Well, I mean, this does sound important to you. You know what? Let's go check it out.
Clyde's waiting for us on Scylla. What he's doing on an asteroid, I can't begin to imagine. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Hey, thank me later, buddy. Thank me later, kid. Even the kid is taller than me. This is just disappointing. What kind of captain is shorter than all of his crew? It's just, ugh. God, my confidence has fallen through the floor. All right, let's go check out this this Harlow dude on Scylla. We can go to Harlow's base directly. Might as well get this out of the way. See what this jazz is all about. Alright, and obviously we're gonna want to take Felix with us. You know what, let's leave Nyoka here. She can take a rest for a little bit. Oh yeah, I should probably get this kid some proper armor and some weapons. Let's see, what weapons does he even have on him? He uses a grenade launcher. And a Spacer's Choice Tossball Stick. Alright, we can go ahead and level this guy up with 4 perks. Ooh, 10 Persuade, right on, that's pretty good. 20% damage, cowering enemies. 20% damage to corporate military. Man, he hates authority. Alright. And, oh wow, he actually starts out with pretty good armor. Level 31 in melee weapon skills +5. Alright, well. You know what? I guess we don't really need to get him any armor anytime soon. It is rocking and rolling.
Hey, you. Looking for something?
Yo, what's up, man?
Where do you think you're going?
Hey, yo, man. Through you if you push me.
Hey, nice form. Good delivery, too. You looking to join Captain Harlow's crew, huh? All right, go on through.
I ain't looking to join a crew, buddy. I got my own. Just here to talk about some business. Ooh, runs an outlaw crew, huh? All right. Interesting. Like he's got some stuff and things I can help myself to. Oh, there's a guy right there. 64 biddies, don't mind if I do, baby. Sure, Felix won't mind, being as I am the captain. Got the vending machine, let's go sell some stuff and things, what do you say? Oh yeah, we can put a helmet on good old Felix here. There you go, buddy, enjoy. Enjoy. Oh yeah, do I have any junk on me? Hold up. Get rid of all that crap. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Alright, he's over there. Logs. Acquisition logs. Getaway sticks. Werewolf. Engine parts. Yeah, these guys were able to intercept ships, so they're basically space pirates. These guys are definitely very defiant of authority.
Been ages since we had a good haul.
Oh, he's got a pet doggy.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man?
These two characters look like they're totally different ages. This is not believable. Well, this is awkward.
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He's been watching out for us just as much as we've been watching out for him. Felix is family, mister.
I've known him for 5 minutes.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
So, why exactly are we here?
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
So you want to put him through some sort of test?
Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
Alright, well, what did this Trask guy do to deserve death?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
You know, I have a feeling there is a little bit more to this than you're letting on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
That's what I'm thinking.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
All right, well, you know what? How well do you know Felix anyway?
Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you'd never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
Yeah. Anyway, I'll get going. Alright, this should be a little interesting. I don't know. I don't really have a very good feeling about this fella. Can we go through here? Oh, that's locked. Alright. Alright, let's go track down this Trask guy, and we'll probably end up talking it through with him and end up getting the ring without even killing him. So that should be interesting. And it sounds like he is he on the Groundbreaker, or is it just his wife? I can't tell yet. We'll have to get back on the ship. That was kind of funny, though. Felix has been with me for like 5 minutes, and Parvati's making it sound like he's been a part of my crew for a long time. Like, yeah, I kind of really hardly know the guy. All right, Rosanna. This is that dude's wife. We'll go see if she knows anything about what's going on or where his whereabouts may perhaps be. Was she in the bar? Yeah, looks like it. Yo, girl.
You mind trying to have a moment here?
I'm looking for a guy by the name of Rufus Trask. I'm told he lived around here.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Alright, well, how about you have a look at this emblem? If you know where Trask is, you're gonna want to tell me.
That's Harlow's mark. No mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account.
You know, I'm not gonna lay a finger on him.
We're not? Oh, right, yeah.
Come on, man.
We're non-violent sorts. Real diplomatic.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you made your point. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
Alright, well, maybe I can ask you a few more questions.
Please, just make it quick.
Did you and Trask split up or something?
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
You have to renew your marriage contracts? That's kind of weird. How much do you know about this Harlow guy?
Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
Kind of sounds familiar, Felix.
He must have been recruiting, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus.
Fair enough. But you know, Harlow tells me that Trask betrayed him. Do you know anything about that?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order.
He didn't tell you anything about Harlow?
No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I.
Alright, well I guess that's all I wanted to know. I'll leave you be.
Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
I feel ya. I feel ya. Alright guys, off to Emerald Vale. Alrighty. About 160 meters away now. Interesting, I don't even think... Have I ever been way over there? I'm not really sure. Oh wait, yeah. Definitely have. Who knows, maybe I'm gonna get a chance to use out my... Ooh. I sure am. I was gonna see if I could do my headshot magic.
Yeah!
Sleepy time! Alright. Hell yeah, baby. Beautiful. I have yet to see a head explode. That's on my wish list. Top 10 things I'd like to see before I die. It's on my bucket list. Wait, how do we get over to him? Is this a cave? Maybe oh, I've never been in here. I didn't even know this was here. Badass. This is weird. Got a team of outlaws with him. North Gulch discovered. What's going on, boys?
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess.
Oh, yeah?
One of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
Yeah, that's right. Harlow said you betrayed him.
Yeah, of course he did. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Well, you know what? I gotta tell you, or I gotta ask at least, why did you betray him?
How do I know that I can trust you?
If I wanted to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
You know, you're asking a whole lot for me to just take your word for it. How about you show me some evidence?
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
Well, you know what? There it is. You're looking at him.
Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine.
Bet your ass.
You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
So, why in the first place would the board buy off Harlow anyway?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty.
Makes sense.
Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
So, what's Harlow doing for the board anyway?
Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse.
Damn, sounds pretty crazy. Well, alright, man, I guess I've heard enough.
Take it you've made up your mind.
Yep, I'm not gonna kill you, Trask, but I am gonna ask you for your ring.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Alright, man, take care. By the way, if you're lying, I'm gonna come back here and blow your face off. Hey, 20 biddies, thank you very much. Do not mind if I do. Anything else here we can take? Pretty small ship. For like, what, 5 guys? Damn. Cane-eyed meat, don't mind if I do. Anyway, sounds like we gotta head back to Harlow's base and find the stashed evidence inside of that vent. Alright, let's go head back. Alright, we're back at Harlow's base. Let's go find those papers that are stashed in that vent. See if we can call this guy out on his bullshit, or maybe we can convince his crew to turn on him. I don't know, should be interesting. Alright. I was hoping I could get in that way, but it looks like you can only go in the front entrance. Be around the other side. Never mind. Wait, what? Oh, here we go. Stashed receipts. Alright. Can we read it? It says, these receipts detail payments made to C. Harlow on behalf of the board for freelancing services. Included are the names of several freighters targeted by Harlow's crew. They're manifest in the sum value of all cargo delivered to board authorities. Oh, we got this guy dead to rights, baby.
What's the word?
Bird's the word. I've done it. Trask is dead.
So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse. I hope you never have to discover what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes to an end.
And Trask had some things to say about you. And I've got my own misgivings.
Trask told me you've been working for the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
Yeah, Trask, oh no, let's show him the papers. Screw what Trask said. We've got evidence you've been bought off. I've got the receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
You know, when we met, you told me Trask was an informant for the board. You were lying.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Come on, Harlow. Why would Trask rat you out to your own employers?
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, You've been compromised.
Whoa, baby, he's pissed. Woo! Suck it, dudes. Time to fry. It's all mine now, baby. We gotta shrink these suckers. Ah, look at him, he's a little cutie. Yeah, baby. Alright, well that was pretty easy. He only had 14 bits on him? What a worthless piece of crap, dude. Nothing in there. Go shrink some more people, shall we? Make sure we loot this place for all it's worth. $12 bits. Beautiful, beautiful. Anything up here? Guess not. Oop. $10 bits.
That's one down.
Anybody back here? Doesn't look like it.
Did I hear something?
Let's make this quick.
You just boink them on the head and then they're flipping dead. Pretty epic. Anything else I'm missing? Doesn't really look like it. There we go.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
So then I says, fine, I'll pay you back for all of it, with interest.
Nice one. You must have had them quaking in their heels.
I mean, I wasn't really gonna do it. I just wanted to make him feel bad.
Pay you back with interest. I gotta remember that one.
Would have felt better if it had worked.
Well, alright.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Hey man, you're just gonna have to come to terms with that.
I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
I can understand why you're upset. You feel like he betrayed you.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
It'll pass. Just give it some time.
I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. I don't know what I believe anymore. Maybe it's better that way. Thanks for your time, boss.
Ain't no problem, man. I'm here for my crew. I do what I do, you know? Alright, hey, let's... Hey, we can level up some of our peeps. Ellie, for example. We can do... Second Wind. Stand your ground. 25% health when downed. Alright, let's do that. That's pretty cool. Felix, we can do the same thing. Ooh, everybody, it looks like. Hey, upgrades all around. I'm talking about, baby. Alright, cool. Now we can do upgrades for ourselves. What did I want to do? I feel like I wanted to do... lockpick and stuff? Or do I want to do science? Do a little bit of both, I think. Let's do lockpick a little bit. Yeah, because I wanted lockpick so I could get into that door on that space station where those experiments were taking place. You need like level 90. Something crazy like that. Oh, dude, if we reach level 100, you can find pristine items. And it's a 100% chance. That's pretty badass. Let's go ahead. Accept that. And with that, folks, I think we're going to leave the episode off there. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was an episode full of old friend betrayal. Quite a deep, dark episode. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. If you did, a thumbs up and subscription would be mucho excelente. And I'll see you fine folks next episode.